Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Monday, you know what that means. Pulling some orders to go out today. I want to talk to you about bubble wrap, that stuff up there, because that seems to be a pretty, popular topic lately. And, the normal routine stuff on a Monday. Give me just a couple of minutes to get set up. We'll be right back with you. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Max. I am the Fast Talking Flipper. This is our shed. Angie is my better half, and she does all the editing and stuff behind the scenes. She's asleep because it is 6:50 in the morning right now. I got to get up. I got to teach today. I am a part-time instructor at the local college, and I've got to do that today. So she's asleep, obviously, because it's Monday at 6:50, and nobody wants to be awake this early. I don't blame it. I don't blame her one bit. So we are resellers. What we do is we buy locally for as cheap as possible, and we sell somewhere else for more. Usually yard sales, thrift stores, that kind of thing. Facebook Marketplace even. We've had good success with that. And we sell it online, typically. Sometimes we do just flip it straight on Facebook Marketplace, but sell it online. Sell it eBay is normally where we're at. So that's what we cover today. Today is our pool video day. This is what sold over the weekend. You can see I have a few late sales that sold over on Thursday night. They're going to ship out today. I printed the labels. I just didn't get them in the mail. Golf head cover and a Maserati emblem. Just cheap stuff. I think this was 20 bucks, and so was this 20 bucks as well. Those will go out today, and once we get them packaged up and shipped, drop them in the mail with our stuff that goes out. But we had 11 orders over the weekend. Still, my volume is way off. We are 60% off on volume. I would normally expect to see 24 to 30 items over the weekend, and we're down to 11. A total of $740. Not bad. We had one pretty darn good sale that sold in hours of listing. And we'll get to that once we get in here. Just get an idea of general stuff. And it seems to me that we sell a little bit higher of an average of an item. Each item that goes out at $11, that's almost 60 some dollars per item with shipping. So that's kind of where I like to be. I would like to see more volume, obviously. I'll take a little less per item sold and more volume is kind of where I want to be, but we're okay. We're still at $20,000 for every 3 months that comes along, so I can't complain with that. We got a Micro Machines piece. Micro Machines, Street Corners, City Motors. I always love pulling these because I have no idea what I'm trying to find, and I just pull things out because I have no idea. It's one of those things. Let's see. We're getting down to the nitty gritty on our Micro Machines stuff, and I'm going to be sad to see it go because it's been a good seller for us. Micro Machines, City Corner. I think that might be it. I don't know. We'll have to go compare it to the listing. And this is, what happens when you put all of your same like items in one bin. This one says Street Corner City Motors. Street Corner City Motor Showroom. Okay, cool. So that is it. Showroom right there. It got $19.99 plus shipping on it. Man, we didn't have very much in that. I think maybe 40 bucks into like 10 or 15 sets, and they've all sold for decent money like that. 20 bucks give or take. Next one, Dark Knight Rises Catwoman. Toy box 2. That means it's over here. And you see our cleaning area has become a wreck because we've been busy cleaning stuff. We need to get busy listing stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Is that her? Yes, that's her. That's the Anne Hathaway version of Catwoman. And I watched Anne Hathaway in a movie last night. What was that? Interstellar. Yeah, good movie. If you haven't seen it, dang good movie. But that one there, Dark Knight Rises, $9.99. Love picking this kind of stuff up because, it doesn't sell quickly. It sits around for a while, but it's easy to list. You just do a Google image search, figure out who it is. It tells you who it is. See if you got the accessories and whatnot, and throw it in a bin, and, you'll get 10 bucks out of it as it sells, but it sits around for a while. Oh, we did have 2 good things that sold over the weekend. Okay. Next one. This came from our honey hole. We haven't been there in a while. And you know, last time we did go there, the Psych Talking Bubbleheads, I got to go find this. And the last time we did go there, they raised their prices, man. Woo-wee. I think they figured out they're on to the resellers that may come in there. And we gave 5 or 10 bucks for this at our honey hole. It's a good place. They do give a good portion of what they sell to charity, so you know, they're doing the right thing. But I don't know the show. Angie knew it right away. But it's a bobblehead. Psych, the show Psych. I still don't know it. She tried to explain it. It sold for $169.99. So if you want to say that that's a bolo, it sat for a while. It did sit for probably 4 or 5 months, maybe. But you know, definitely worth. I think we gave 5 or 10 bucks. We didn't give much. Didn't give much at all, and turned it into 170 bucks. So yeah, that's all right. A lot of 8 Union Pride hard hat stickers. Smalls 10. They're going to be right here, right there. I listed these maybe a week or 2 ago, whenever Angie was out of town. All they are is just old stickers. Got these in the yard sale pickup same day that I got all the coins, and they were in a baggie. Just had a couple baggies that were full of stuff that I was like, oh, that looks like old cool trinket stuff. How much you want for these? I think we gave 10 bucks for 3 baggies full of stuff. Maybe not even that, maybe 8 bucks. And in there was a Ham's beer money clip, and that thing sold for 50 bucks like in hours after listing it. There was a Redline Hot Wheels Redline airplane that was in there, and it sold for 50 bucks. So I mean, that kind of little stuff, when you get a hunch on it, it's like, man, you can really make some money. This is another one of those lots that came out of those bags, and it didn't sell for much, but you know, it's picking up steam. $9.99 plus shipping. Easy shipper. We'll just throw that in a bubble mailer and get it on out of here. Coach tan brown signature stripe, just a small wallet wristlet thing. C3 is where we're headed. I got this in a yard sale local here in my little town. I know I say local a lot, but it's like this little town is little, and to sell something or to grab something out of this little town is kind of nice. So yeah, I got this from a little yard sale here local. Yeah, just a little wristlet. Not much, $12.99 plus shipping. Yeah, we had $30 into 3 Coach pieces, so we're nowhere near the money yet. The one Coach piece will sell for, you know, well over 100, but to get it there, to get our money back, we gotta get them stuff to sell, and it's a slow seller. Coach is a slow seller because the market is completely saturated, so it's going to take it a while to get our money back, but we'll keep moving along. Mega Constructs Pokemon Growlithe Smalls S4. I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna guess that guy because it's in a package. Give me a second. I'm gonna put you down, figure out which one I need, and make sure I get the right one. All right, I'm back. There it is. A little Growlithe. I guess you pop that open and there's a little minifigure in there or something. You make it like Legos. Similar to that kind of thing. No idea where we got that. No idea whatsoever. But it sold for $29.99. Little stuff like that is little trinkets that are sitting on tables that we love. That kind of stuff. New sealed Lego 2018 Creator Holiday Christmas Train. Toy Box 6. This is new sealed. I have no idea where we got this from either. I see stuff and I'm like, man, that's cool. Where did we get it? Is it this guy? Yep, that looks like it. See? Lots of little trinkets and doodads, you know, that you can list and easy to store. I say that and then it's hard to get that dang thing closed. But this is an easy shipper. It's a toy. Remember that, guys. It's a toy, and it's not a high-end collector toy, so it can go in a bubble mailer. You can wrap that in a layer of bubble if you're really concerned. Wrap it in a layer of bubble, put it in a bubble mailer, ship it out the door. Super simple to mail. $12.99 plus shipping. It shouldn't take more than a minute to ship that. You get your printed label. These things, slap them on. Grab you a bubble mailer out of your box, just like this, you know, and slap it in there and get it out the door. You've got 60 cents in materials and 3 minutes in time. That's all it should take to get that out the door. Next item is a Power Rangers Unite Blue. I have no idea what this is. Toy Box 1, a Loot Crate. You know, I still haven't figured out what Loot Crate is. We've sold quite a bit of Loot Crate stuff, and I have no idea what in the world I'm selling. It's like, these newfangled kids. Toy Box 1, Power Rangers Loot Crate. This came from a reseller lot, which is, it's still giving. If you've watched our videos for a while, because we bought the reseller lot last year, I would not do the reseller lot again. I thought, you know, hey, we're going to have a problem with having inventory over the winter, and I need to give Angie something to do, and we've made money off of it. We've turned a profit, but man, it really wasn't that great of a profit, because there was a whole bunch of stuff like this. It's not that it's a bad thing, but it's just not our thing. $4.99 plus shipping. For the amount of time that's invested, you know, we could sell stuff like this. We could go out and keep finding stuff like that, and I think that that's what we'll do when it comes to this winter as it rolls back around. Next one, a lot of 28 Magic School Bus. Same day that I bought the coins, I think. I can't remember now. Can't remember which yard sale it was. But I want to say it was the same day that I bought the coins. Here it is. I'm not going to pull it down because it's going to get in the way. But it's this box full of VHS tapes. I already packaged it. I needed to know what the weight was. I remember filming. The woman at the end of the video was like, "What are you wearing?" And I said, "Your GoPro. You know, I like to film what we buy at yard sales." She's like, "Oh, I don't want to be filmed." And we had already been talking for like 5 minutes. And so I had to delete it, and I couldn't put it in the video. But it was a great buy. I gave $10 for these video cassettes and a whole bunch more stuff. And it turned it into $59.99. And it's only been a few weeks that they've been listed. They were, you know, pretty good. Here's our last sale for the weekend. No, I lied. There's one more after it. But I listed this, and it sold in a couple hours. Just picked it up on Friday. It's Monday. Listed it yesterday because it's big, and I wanted to get it out of the way. I was the lowest one listed. There wasn't many of them. There were 6 sold, 3 listed. I was the lowest out of the 3 listed. That was buy it now, and it sold quick. I don't know if maybe just the buyer happened to be coming along at that particular time. It sold for $214.99. It is a saxophone, John Baptiste saxophone, alto saxophone, in good shape. It's in pretty darn good shape. So it sold quick. I gave $35 for it. It sold in a matter of hours for $215. You know, that's an easy $100 profit, way more than $100 profit now that I think about it. You know, probably $150 profit with tax, everything after paying taxes on it, still $100 into my pocket. That's the, you know, the gravy. It's the absolute gravy that resellers live on, is being able to sell those. If you can sell 1 or 2 of those a week where you have that kind of gravy, you know, you grind it out with the $9.99s, the $4.99s, the $12.99s, the $9.99s, the $19.99s, and then you have 1 or 2 of these a week. That makes you some gravy. That's what you live for. That's what the reseller thing is all about. So that's going to go out of here. We got to package it up. Last item is Nintendo DS case holder, black zip, blah, 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 going to D4. Bingo. Going to D4, and I have to find it because I have no idea what it is. I'm pretty sure Angie listed it. This must be one of... Ouch. Ow, 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 ow. I'm getting too old for this. Is it this? Or it says Nintendo DS right on it. Yep, I'm going to say that that's it. Because there's another little case back there, as you can see. This is one of our video game lots. And we have been slacking on getting video games, man. Good Lord. Last year, we were able to get some good scores on video games. Some volume. Just, you know, that's kind of what we look for, is getting, you know, 100 games all at once and paying a pennies on the dollar for each game, but being stuck with a bunch of BS, you know, a bunch of crap. Like, you know, these are crap video games. Some of them are crap in here, and we've got some crap video games over there up on the floor and everything. that's okay, because then usually there's 1 or 2 games that will sell quickly, get your money back, and then you're left with the fodder, and the fodder slowly trickles out. That's what we kind of have been working on. We had a bunch of consoles. We've been getting that kind of stuff, little onesies and twosies. I bought a Wii over the weekend with 2 games, and it was $10. I would rather buy a Wii over the weekend with 30 games. That would be $30 or something like that, $40. Whatever, I'd be more geared towards that, because then we have the fodder that I know is going to eventually trickle out, or we'll figure out a way to get it out of here. So that's that. $700 and something in sales, 11 items, minus the saxophone, of course. $740 in sales, but that's with tax, with shipping. I'm going to say shipping out of that's going to be at least $70. At least $70. So, don't get it twisted. It's not like we're like, oh my God, they made my mortgage payment over the weekend. We definitely didn't. All right, so let's talk about bubble wrap. I've said it for the longest time, because I've known that not all bubble is created equal. I've got a good friend who works in the industry of packaging materials, and he's taken it painfully to heart that not all packaging materials are created equal. And that can be seen simply by looking at the U.S. Postal Service's priority mail boxes, comparing them to, actual shipping boxes. These are shipping boxes that are from his company. And you can just see the size difference in the corrugation in the materials that are used. Yes, my shipping boxes are more expensive, but I know shit's going to arrive, excuse my language, that's going to arrive in good shape. I don't have to worry about it. The same is true of bubble wrap. The thing that everybody has seen lately is, they rolled out, I can't remember who did it, but it was Lonnie promoted it and showed that a couple somewhere down south rolled out rolls of bubble wrap. And the only thing they focused on was the length. Yes, that is one of the major factors of what you're getting. I don't care how much length I'm getting if the material is good quality. Yes, I should not be shorted. If I buy 350 feet, 375 feet of bubble wrap, I should get close to 375 feet. There's a margin of error. It should be about 3%. I asked my buddy. He said 3% would be acceptable. Anything more than 3% is theft. Anything more than 3% is theft. So when you roll it out, you should be able to get that. He told me, my buddy in the industry, told me that they had done that same test before, because they would get rolls in, and physically the rolls would be different size, and they're supposed to be the same length. Physically from here to the edge would be different size. And he would say, how in the world am I getting 375 feet on that roll and 375 feet on the roll that we are selling? And he would roll them out side by side, and they would match pretty close, within a couple feet. And what he found was that this can affect things. Just the thickness of the material, the width of the bubble from top to bottom, not side to side, top to bottom, can also make it different, because it's going to make it, wider. It's going to make it expand out like that. 3/16 bubble will go by. 3/16 bubble, it may have a bubble in it that measures from start to finish 3/16 wide, but is it completely full? How full is it? That's also a difference as well. We do not buy American Bubble Boy. We don't do it. We don't buy Supply Hut. We don't buy those kind of things, because we have that local vendor that's here. And I would say, if you are in a metropolitan area, say Phoenix, Nashville, Detroit, Chicago, somewhere like that, you have a vendor that is local to you that sells shipping supply products. You have one. I guarantee it. I would guarantee it. I'll bet anything, my paycheck, against it, that you have a vendor that will supply you with this stuff. You just have to look. You haven't found it yet. And because of that, we don't have to go to American Bubble Boy. We don't have to wait for things to be shipped. I have cheap bubble that will replace this when I'm out, because we just found a deal and we wanted to see exactly what it was. And I got 4 rolls for $100. And as soon as I picked it up, I was like, oh God, this stuff is junk. Where I can wrap something in one sheet of this, because this is perforated at 12 inches, where I can wrap something in one sheet of this and be comfortable that it's going to arrive safely, it might take me 2 or 3 sheets of cheaper bubble wrap. So keep that in mind when you're purchasing your products. It's just, that's kind of where I am on that. This is a little more expensive than, you know, American Bubble Boy, but in the end, it's worth it because I get better product. Again, just worth it because I get better product. You might notice I did set up another little photography area here so that Angie can be over there, because I don't know if I've ever introduced this at, yeah, I have to have, because I introduced the whole shed. This is our photography area here, mainly, you know, right there. Get everything photographed there, and when she's working over there, then I can come over here and work when it's not a complete mess. And photograph smaller stuff. Obviously, I can't go floor to ceiling like she can there. We haven't had to use that yet, but that's why I set it up like that, so that you could go, you know, you could set a light pole there if you want a light pole. It is going to be a long day with thinking like that. A light pole, a floor lamp right there. So yeah, let me get finished. I got to go eat breakfast. I got to get ready to go. I got to get changed, get into my work clothes, and get down to teach America's youth. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, share, do all that kind of stuff. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. And I appreciate you tuning in, but we'll see you on the next one.